Hi everyone, Richard here. So I'm out here to collect a very important lens. So this is what I've got. This is the Canon RF 28mm f2.8. It just arrived, so quickly came to pick it up. It's such a small lens, very thin, and I'll put it on the R8 and compare it with the RP with the 50mm. Let me show you how it looks like. This is a very interesting lens, right? So I like Pancake lens, so finally I got the travel lens. It's 28. I wish it was 24, but 28 can still do. We'll try some vlogging with this and some photos and videos with this as well. So I'll show you the difference between this and the 50mm. 50mm and 60mm is about the same size, so we shall have a look at the size difference. Okay, before I mount it on the R8, this is how the front look like. Hope you can see because I'm pointing at the sky. So this is the front lens element, which is very small, right? That's very small. And this is the rear element, which is protruding all the way in towards the sensor. On the R8, I'm not too worried because I don't have a curtain closing on the R8. But for the other R series, which has a curtain closing, I think is very near to this rear element. So the very unique rear element design is supposed to be a plastic lens behind that they molded it in a very wavy shape, a W shape they have it, and that makes it this small if you mount it on the body, but actually it's this thick, right? So but they mount it this small. So let's mount it on the R8 and have a look. So this is what I mean. See the R8, the lens, the sensor is inside here, and this protrusion goes all the way in, almost touching to the sensor. So it's quite an engineering feat for this. Okay, you can see it's such a small tiny lens. Look at the width. It's almost towards my grip, right, protruding out. And when you on it, okay, the focusing motor, it comes up a bit, so you can see it protrudes out a bit, right? It goes in and out. So that's the maximum that it goes out, and not really a lot, which is good for travel lens. Very pocketable. You can just shoot and then that's it, you know. So it's pretty good. Compare it with the 50mm. Let's have a look. Right, you can see here this is the RP with the 50mm f1.8, and this is the R8 with the 28mm f2.8. You can see the difference in distance. This is protruding this almost 1.5 inch, 2 inch, and this is about 1 inch like that. So it's quite a significant difference, and which is good. So it makes a great travel lens or companion to the 50mm. I prefer this setup rather than the 16mm because the 16mm, to me, I had it and I find the distortion really unnerving. I don't really like the distortion on the 16mm. It's great for vlogging, but then again there was distortion around the perimeter of the video. So I'll try vlogging with this 28mm. Hopefully it comes out nice, and just want to show you the comparison between the 50mm distance and the 28mm. So it's almost like the 16mm, but this is way much thinner. Pancake is great, right? So it's great for breakfast as well. So we'll have a look at it at the photos and the videos coming up from there. So we shall go and take some photos from this lens, and this is the how wide it looks like, and grab some photos here. Let's see how close we can focus. Nope. Okay, not very close. Not very close. About there. Okay, so this is the distance. So roughly about 10 inches. That's enough it, right? So that's we have it. Let's get more pictures and we have a look. So there's a cat here. Hopefully the cat let me. Oh, the cat's got a broken neck. Let me get a shot of it. Meow. Let me take photo of you. Which is good. That's why you need a flip out screen, right? So good review. I've got a cat for a model, and that's how close it can get. Like roughly 10 inch, right? Meow. Meow. It's such a good cat. Thanks for the modeling. Okay, let's switch it to video and see how the vlogging looks like. Okay, currently I'm on video mode. Then you have a look and see it's tracking my eyes. This is without stabilization, okay? Without any digital stabilization. There's no IBIS on this camera, R8, and there's no IS, optical image stabilization, on this lens, right? So it's all no stabilization. This is how it looks like without any stabilization applied, right? So I'll turn on the stabilization. You have a look and see. Currently I'm in the walkway, staircase, and then I'm coming out. So this is without stabilization. I'm shooting in 1080p, 60 frames per second. Okay, now this one is with the digital IS. Okay, this is not the enhanced, this is just a normal digital IS. Holding with one hand, and I'm walking around. You can see how it looks like. It's a bit tighter crop, right? So then you can see I'm in the stairway. Okay, so it's not too bad, right? You just need to hold it out a bit further. That means your hand is fully stretched. You can still use it for vlogging. It's not too tight. And I like this lens, right? So I don't like the too wide because it's all the sides will be wobbling, even with digital IS. So hopefully this one will be nice. Let me hold it better, right? So this is just with digital IS. Hopefully you can see the difference in terms of stabilization. And let's change it to enhanced and see how it looks like when we use enhanced stabilization, digital stabilization, and see how it looks like. Okay, now I'm on enhanced digital stabilization, right? Look at the amount of crop that I have. My whole face is in the screen now. Even though I'm holding out max, look at my hand length. It's maximum that I can go. It's like that. And the head is all in, right? There's no gap between. So this is with digital enhanced IS, right? So, but it looks pretty smooth. Just that I need probably a gimbal to hold it further out if I want this mode, or I can just use the normal IS, digital IS. So look how it looks like and how stable it looks. Pretty good. I'm quite impressed with this lens. It's not too wide to me. 20mm would be great after the digital crop, but 28 is still doable, right? Look at that. That's how it looks like. Okay, now I'm in HDR PQ mode with the aperture set to f2.8 with the digital stabilization on standard, okay, standard stabilization, and that's how it looks like. So f2.8 you can get sufficient blurry defocus behind, and it's bright enough, right? So I presume the shutter speed is very high now because I'm just shooting at aperture priority. So we shall go into a dark area, which is most in the mall, if they let me in with the camera. And hopefully we can shoot something inside the mall and see how the low light will help in terms of the f2.8. So currently at this cosplay event at the Sunway Velocity. Hopefully you can see the vlogging. So I'm using f2.8. Sorry. So there are a couple of things here. You can see, oh, that's Michael Jackson, right? Oh, hello. Okay, now there's less crop and still focusing on my face very well. That's the thing about Canon. And so many things displayed here. We shall go and take some photographs of some cosplayers once they're ready, because it's very early and waiting for them to come. Okay, there you have it. I hope you liked the review on this 28mm RF f2.8 Pancake lens. I hope you like the photos and the videos. Do give me a thumbs up and subscribe for my next video. I don't get paid for all this, so this is all my own purchase. So do share it, and hopefully I get more views and more subscribers. That will help greatly on the channel. So do share and subscribe for my next video. I'll see you. Have a nice day.